Oh, Kidoki.
Yep.
What y'all do for work today?
Uh, we got the office upstairs all put together.
Yeah, that's almost
All
We
the
completely
all the
done.
desks and everything?
Yep.
Yeah, it's almost totally done.
Heck
Finally,
yeah.
we just gotta get the AC
Well, y'all should
switched
know a
out.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we think we know a guy.
we'll get it figured out.
We got
Um,
the idea. We just got to do the work now. We know what we're gonna do,
and you
and the
gotta get
equipment's already available. We just got to do it.
Do it. Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's like
Which,
they say, mechanics drive the worst cars and stuff like that. AC guys take a second to do their own AC. They're busy doing other people's stuff. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true for the most part, for sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
but I think, but
my filters have needed to be changed for a solid 3 weeks now,
Sweet.
and I still haven't done it. So
which it
Sweet.
feels good
change your
outside.
filters every month.
Yeah.
For everybody listening, change them every month.
Yeah,
It does feel good outside too, man. Holy.
yeah, it's
Starting to get some cool
starting to
weather
feel
around
good
here.
outside.
Dude, it's supposed to be in the
So
40s Monday, by
I
the way.
can't wait. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This morning, because I love those full button up long sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
yeah,
I put it on because it was cool enough that I could and not be hot while I was waiting to put the kids on the bus this morning, just because I could.
Just because you can, yeah.
Just because I could.
I don't
Shane, you
blame you.
you was up there working in that office all day?
Yeah, I had to get underneath the house first thing this morning, for like 20 minutes, do a maintenance on a system,
Yeah.
and then I was in the office the rest of the day.
Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
I did a couple
What'd you do
trim
today?
I did a couple trim jobs today. Not too
Speaking
bad.
of your speaking of your work, you're done with that big job, right?
Yes, I did. I am finished it. I finished it last Thursday. Finally.
So
One
the
one
important question.
day of 3 weeks, short of 3 weeks. What's the point? Yes.
Yeah,
I did ask her. So we finished Thursday. I asked Wednesday
Oh my
if I could
god.
go in there and hunt. And she was like, "Let me I have to call my daughter and see if she'll be okay with it and they hunt and all that." I said, "No problem." Well, I leave, go take a load of logs off somewhere and come back and the daughter's like she's at the house and she comes out and she says, "So mom said you wanted to know about duck hunting this pond?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "It'll just be me and maybe a buddy and his brother and and then I went into like I didn't want her just to think that like I was just like some
bringing Joe Blow.
hood
Yeah,
rats coming in, just gonna do all kind of crazy stuff. So I went in and I was like, I actually met him. Like I lead the worship at our church, and we met at church, and all that.
he had to talk us up, Seth. He
You
had
know
to
what I
talk
mean?
us
I had to
up.
make sure that dude. I was, hey, look, I was trying to everything I could to make sure I got permission to come into that pond and hunt, and
It
I
worked.
secured the bag, boys. We've got a
Not only
spot for.
that, like they started telling you like everywhere where that property's holding water and all that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So the big pond, I kept sending. I don't know if I sent you a bunch of videos of
I
it or
think you've
not.
sent me
So I was
one
sending
picture or
Shane
something.
videos of it like almost every day. Like, look at this duck just flying, And so once I talked to the daughter, she's like, "Y'all come over here, just shoot me a text message a day or two beforehand. Let me know y'all gonna be out here, and that's fine." And then she's like, "Our driveway, that pond dam is our driveway. If you go on the other side of it, we put culverts for it to kind of flow. It just holds water. You can try over there too." And I was like, "Bet."
Bet.
So,
Yeah, we
and
got to
then
get out there here soon and go and
yeah,
look at all that.
yeah. Depending on how good we do scouting elsewhere, uh, we may hop on out there quick as far as hunting it goes. But I told her we probably only hunted a couple times. Which you don't want to overhunt an area,
No, you don't.
especially with ducks, man. If you've got ducks, I mean, literally had ducks flying in there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, um, and I freaked out. I ran to my truck, grabbed some duck calls, and was trying to get them to talk and but whatever. So, but yeah, man, I got permission to hunt for all those who've been kind of keeping track with the podcast of was I gonna ask or not. I did ask, and I did get
I didn't have
permission.
much faith, I'm gonna be honest.
I had a lot of faith at first, and then a week went by, nothing. And then 2 weeks went by, and I was like, okay. And then we got into the third week, and I was like, buddy, you told me like you're about to be wrapping this thing up.
Yeah. So I was
So
like, I was talking to her and explaining to her what we were doing for the last couple of days of the job, and I said something and I asked her a question and she answered, and I said, I got one more question, and she's like, what's that? I said, can I come hunt this pond? And she's like, what do you mean? I said, there's ducks flying in here all the time, and I love duck hunting, and I would really appreciate it if I could come out here and hunt. And she's like, well, I'd have to ask my daughter, and then that whole thing happened. So, but yeah, it worked out, man. I guess when you're at a job for 3 weeks, they tend to start trusting the kind of people you are. So, but hey, whatever. It worked out. So,
yeah,
but yeah, today I didn't do much of anything. Well, I really didn't do much of anything. I trimmed 2 trees, I think it was, and I was done.
always good to get those easy days.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you coming off of big jobs like that, man. It's nice to get a couple small jobs done, and just
Yeah, I feel like it's starting to catch up a little bit.
yeah, you do a couple jobs that just moves in. It just seems like the schedule's moving a little quicker.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
stuck
yeah.
at one spot
Oh,
for
yeah.
forever. But all right, guys, this is the Southern Roots podcast. This is episode 7. We have a YouTube video out fresh. It's been out a week, almost a week. Saturday will be a week. Go check that out on YouTube. Go check out our TikTok. That's kind of all of our social media at the moment. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff you're supposed to do on social media to help out some people. The more you comment and like on it, it doesn't necessarily do much for us, but it will get the video out where other people can see it. So the three of us would really appreciate all the help. We try and comment back to everybody on YouTube and as much as we can on TikTok. But with that being said, I'm Andy.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Shane.
All right, guys, let's go with the weekend recap. We was actually not together this weekend.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not a single day.
We only
Well,
see each other at
we was
church.
all at church Sunday morning, but other than that, we were
That was it. Yeah.
all
Yeah,
completely.
I was on call, so it had me. I try to stay close to the house when I'm on call, just in case
Yeah.
anything comes in. But I mean, I didn't do much this weekend. Now Friday got a little interesting. I went to go meet mom and dad in Savannah. They're
Yeah.
doing some furniture shopping, so I want to go meet them in Savannah. And I'm on the way. Of course, I live in Effingham. So I'm on the way to Savannah, and traffic for whatever reason at 6:30 in the afternoon going to Savannah was just slammed. I mean, standstill traffic.
To Savannah is usually
And
not bad at that time.
no, not
The
at
other
that time.
way,
It's
though.
only fine. Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
But
Yeah.
anyway, we're standstill traffic, and Colton is like, I got to pee. It's like, son, you're gonna have to hold it. You know, we'll be at a gas station or something here soon. I didn't know we were gonna be just sitting there for 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And so finally, after him constantly telling me he's got to pee, he's got to pee, he's got to pee, I was like, all right, dude, you just got to stand up. Here's a bottle. Pee in the bottle. So he pees in the bottle. We get out of traffic. We're on the way. We almost get to mom and dad. He's like, I got to pee, I got to pee. I was like, there's no way you got to pee again. And we're going into some furniture store that I don't think they have a bathroom. And so I was like, well, just go ahead and pee in this bottle again real quick, and we'll be all good. And he's like almost crying because he's got to pee so bad.
Jeez.
And so he goes and he starts undoing his pants, and I unscrew the bottle, And then as soon as he pulls it out, I hear "uh-oh" and just piss hitting the back of my seat. And so I turn and look, and I was like, "Son, you gotta stop." He's like, I can't, I can't," and he's just peeing everywhere. He
Oh my
finally
gosh.
stops it, and I just shoved the bottle to him, and he finishes peeing in the bottle, and there is urine all over his pants, all over the back of the seat, all over the floorboard. I was like, dude, how did you have to pee so much? So then I go and I get him some more clothes at a store right next to where mom and dad were. We go into the store. We're there for all of 10 minutes. So it's been like 20 minutes since he peed last.
Yeah.
And then we go eat at a restaurant right down the road at Old Times Buffet in Savannah. It's literally like 7 minutes from where we were at. As soon as we get in the parking lot, we go to walk inside. Cole's like, "I gotta pee." I was like, "There's no way
Literally no way.
Yeah.
that you have to pee again. I don't believe you."
Was
I
he
know that you
was he
just proved me
drinking
wrong
stuff
last
like
time.
the whole time?
Well, I'll get to that in a second because I didn't know that he had been.
Oh,
No.
gotcha.
So he's like, "I got it." I was like, "There's no. You're just gonna wait until I get done paying, and then I'll take you to the bathroom." And then of course the cashier takes forever. And he's like over there doing the potty dance.
Yeah.
I was like, "Son, quit! Like now you're just being dramatic because like you thought it was funny. You peed all over my car."
Oh,
And so I just thought he was being dramatic. So we go into the bathroom after we pay, and he's at the urinal, and I'm at a urinal, and I had to pee pretty bad too. So I start peeing, he starts peeing. I get done, and he's still peeing. And I look over, you know how it's got those like divider walls?
Yeah.
I look over, I was like, "Son, you're still peeing?" And he looks at me and laughs, goes, "Huh, I can see your head easy peasy." I was like, what does that got to do with anything? How are you still peeing?
Yeah.
I was like, "Son, did you drink a bunch of water today?" He's like, "Nope, just a bunch of lemonade." And I said, "You're not drinking lemonade no more."
Holy cow.
I don't know how he had to pee that much in that amount of time, but it was impressive. And it's a young man's stream. I'm just gonna let you know that now.
It was solid.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Good
my
grief.
Yeah, so
goodness.
that was about the most exciting thing to happen to me this weekend.
That was Friday, so the rest of your weekend was real slow.
Yeah. Yeah, the only other thing I did over the weekend was after church, I went to watch that movie The Blind.
Yeah.
Well, about Phil Robertson.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
went
yeah.
and watched that Sunday night,
Gotcha.
which is a pretty good movie. I highly recommend it if you
Yeah.
haven't went and watched it.
Yeah. It is.
I want to go watch it. I ain't watched it yet.
I went and
Yeah, you
watched
should.
it last night. I went and watched it Monday. Me,
I
Callie,
recommend
mom
getting
and
your
dad.
tickets online.
Yeah. Statesboro was not that bad. The movie theater there was not too bad.
They sold
Uh,
out every show on Sunday in Pooler.
really? That's
They
good.
added a whole extra showtime to it.
That's
Wow.
good,
All
man.
week, I was looking at it all week, and it was 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And when I looked at Sunday, they added a 1:15 showtime. And then at 4 o'clock, I went and looked online to see how many seats were available, and there were 2 seats available for the 7 o'clock show. So I went ahead and bought mine, and then
Yeah.
like within 20 minutes later, I went back to check to see, and it was sold out. And they were turning people away at the theater while I was there.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's that. I hate they had to turn people away, but I mean, that's awesome that they're turning people away for that movie because it's so. I mean, they're selling out the whole theater.
Yeah.
It was a good movie, man. I didn't read the book, but I do know a lot about what happened.
Yeah.
So like it seemed like me and you were talking about, Shane. It seemed a little slower, but we knew like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I did read the book, so
I
Go ahead.
read, I think I've read 2 of Phil's books. I think he's got several of them out.
Yeah.
I read 2 of them. I've read Side's book. So I knew a lot of what happened. So the movie did come slow, but anytime you read something, you always have this picture in your head of how it went
yeah
and how it goes. So it was really cool to see like what my thought, like what my
how it lined up.
oh my God, I just had a stroke. What my imagination said it would look like, and
Yeah,
how the people that actually experienced it wanted it to be
yeah,
shown.
yeah. Which
So,
I listened to the what is it? The Unashamed. That's
Yeah, the Unashamed podcast. That's
so
with Al, Phil, and Jace
Jace,
and
yeah,
Zach or something like that.
Zach, yeah. I listened to it this morning, and they were talking about the movie over the weekend. How they're getting, like, they were getting text messages and phone calls from people that they know, but didn't like.
Know what happened?
They knew what happened, but didn't
Didn't
comprehend.
know the
Like,
full
yeah,
extent of it all.
and they just called them and were like, just raving about how good the movie was, and then they said the people were calling, telling them how good it was based off of they were they were there, so they knew,
Yeah, like
how it
how true
was,
it was.
yeah, how true
Yeah.
it was, how real it was.
What I
So
think goes missing in that movie a lot is like the way Miss K dealt with everything and everything she had to deal with.
yeah,
Because everybody knew like Phil's side of it all. He
right,
lived in the woods after, didn't have nothing, looked like a wild, all that stuff that you heard
yeah,
all the stories of about Phil, right? But
yeah,
nobody talked about what Miss K was going through at that time, having 3 kids, young kids at that,
yeah,
having nowhere to live. If it wouldn't have been for the church giving her a place to live and all that stuff, and she made it work and still held on to the hope that eventually everything's going to work out. So that
yeah,
was really cool because I've never really heard that side of it. So
yeah,
I've never
Yeah.
really read her books or anything. I don't even know if she has books. I'm sure she does.
right,
But I've never like heard really her side of it. So seeing that was really cool too.
yeah, yeah. Well, just got I think a 95, 99% approval or something on Rotten Tomatoes, which is like the movie critic thing. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I
Okay,
mean
wow. That's good.
it's doing good, man. I'm excited. I'm happy to, like, anytime, especially like when theaters are only allowing a movie so long in there because they're not big name producers or whatever the reason may be. When they do good like this, man, it makes me so happy, especially when it's movies about, I mean, Jesus, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
about
what a lot
Phil, but I mean, it,
was about
ultimately
how
is,
he came to Jesus and
yeah,
all that.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, Buddy was rough, dude.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No kidding.
he was out there.
No kidding. So,
But a lot of things that kill those movies is like bad acting, right? Like
yeah.
you watch a lot of those movies, it's bad acting. I thought the acting was just
Yeah,
fine.
they did good. I don't know who any of them are, but I mean, they did a great job.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my weekend, I left Friday about lunch from here and went to Orlando, um, for Friday night and Saturday. Went to a worship conference, they're called Jaywalkers Worship. They are, I, my sister knew like all the people by name and their whole story and everything because she like follows them on TikTok and's followed them through the whole. They're they are very well known on TikTok apparently. But my sister knows them really well. Well, knows who they are. Like,
Yeah, like knows about him.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
knows about them. But that was fun. Maverick City was there. Chandler Moore and Naomi Rain. Them jokers are extremely talented. I know y'all have probably not a clue who those names are, but we
No, I
do.
do not.
We do a ton of their songs at church.
I know songs, not artists, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. But yeah, we do a ton of their stuff at church. But and then I come back home Saturday night. I got home at probably, I think it was 2:00 Sunday morning. Went to church Sunday, then went golfing Sunday afternoon for my father-in-law's birthday. That was a lot of fun, man. I ain't been golfing. I went golfing one time while I was in college. I went golfing once. Before that, I was 7 or 8 years old. Golf's a ton of fun. So
Yeah, we'll have to try it.
Yeah, I want
we'll have to
to get into it. I got to do
I've
something
only
to
ever went to Top
scratch
Golf.
that competitive edge.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're getting into a time of the year where I ain't got time for golf.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be
College football and hunting season is
Yeah, that may be like first weekend of February thing.
yeah, maybe. It depends on how cold it is. So yeah, but that was my weekend. Seth, what'd you do this weekend?
I didn't really do much of anything. Honestly, it was a low key weekend. Really, I mean, I just cut
That's
the
always
grass,
fun.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do literally nothing, like anything.
That's what's up.
Watch a little bit of college football.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, speaking
And
of
then went to church, and that's it. So
yeah.
Speaking of college football, somebody
Yeah.
had a pretty good week in Pick'ems,
and someone had a bad one.
and somebody, yeah.
This
So
guy had a bad
Andy
one. I had a great
Andy was
week.
3 games back going into that week.
Now we are tied.
Now those two are tied, and I'm only 1 game up. Right after Andy said it's kind of hard to catch up when you only get 1 or 2 wrong every week.
And I said,
And then
yeah,
Seth said, "Yeah, watch this."
Yeah.
all I have to take
Watch
is 1
it.
week, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And 1 week later, here we are.
Yeah. So
So I went 6-4.
I went
I went
8-2.
I went 5-5.
I went 8-2. I took some risky picks, and I think every one of them paid off. The only ones that didn't pay off were the like guarantees,
Yeah.
like
That's
the
how it always goes, man.
yeah, man, like the TCU game. They should have
Dude,
won that game.
I'm so done and over with TCU.
So yeah, I mean, hey,
I don't know. They're one of our
s-
picks this
I
week.
know, trust me, I'm not happy about it being picked. I literally told somebody earlier this week, I'm not picking TCU anymore this week or anymore this year. And then I look at Pick'ems and it's TCU and Iowa State. It's like,
seems
well,
like
I'm not picking TCU anymore after this week. So, spoiler alert on that pick, I picked TCU.
Also, for those of you who are listening and want to do pick'ems along with us, we have created a TSR podcast pick'ems group. We've got our R3 we'll keep separate, and then we're gonna do a group where all the listeners who want to be a part of it can kind of
You
Get
can see
in
our
on it.
picks. You
You
can
know,
see.
see-
Yeah, our
can-
picks are still on there. It just
yeah, our
it
pick,
keeps it easier when we talk about Pick'ems to have it separate
yeah,
as
yeah,
far as what we did. So that's why
Yeah.
we still got ours, but all of our picks are still logged in the other one.
yeah. In the other
so
one,
y'all can see our
Um,
record and follow along with us as the games go on.
yeah.
So we're
And
going to put a link. I'm going to do my best. I got to figure it out, so don't hold me to it. If I don't, then it is the name of it is TSR Podcast. So if
Capital.
I can't put the link in there, look it up.
yeah, capital T, capital S, capital R, space, capital P, and then the rest of the podcast.
So, but I should be able to get the link in there. Just don't hold me to it. I'm kind of stupid sometimes.
Uh, so, also, I ain't even talked to these guys about this yet, so they may not agree. But we're gonna kind of fly off the cuff here with this. At the end of the season, we may give whoever has the best, if it's one of the listeners and not one of us three, that has the best record in that podcast. You also have to have majority of over half the game. So from week, what is this, 5? From week 5 on, you have to have at least all those games to be in this. But
Eligible
just get
for this?
yeah. So you just get some type of you'll get a shout out on the podcast, and then we may see if we can't get something together and send somebody, whoever it is, if we know them. If we don't, we can try and find out who it is. Send them something. Whenever
Yeah,
we decide
we'll
to,
talk. We'll talk about.
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll discuss what we
Yeah.
want to do, and then we'll do something.
Yeah.
What it
yeah.
is, we haven't totally decided
Right.
on yet.
Like I
guess,
said,
but
I
we'll talk
literally
about it.
just this is
Yeah.
probably, I think this is the first time these two have heard
Yeah, I
about
had
that
no
at all.
idea, but I'm totally down with it, and I
Yeah.
already got a couple ideas of
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
what to do. So
Yeah. So we'll talk about that a little bit
And-
later, and we'll probably have y'all an update on that. Probably I would assume
Next
by next
podcast.
week. Yeah.
yeah.
So but with that going on, y'all want to go ahead and get into these picks real quick? These should
Yeah, let's go over those
should-
real
y'all-
quick.
let's go.
I'll be honest with you. I am not confident about much of any of these picks.
But we're gonna go over last week's first. See who got what right and who got what wrong.
I got half
a-
wrong.
And then,
Yeah, I was
and
trying
then-
to avoid that.
No, we do it
No,
every
we did,
week.
we
We
did.
do it every week just because y'all do bad. Nuh-uh. All right, so James
South
Madison.
Alabama.
South-
and the James at.
Yeah,
we all
that
got
was the
right.
majority. Everybody got that one right. I went Texas. Y'all went.
I went
I went A&M.
Okay,
I
all
got
right.
Arkansas.
That's
I
where
took
me and him differed at. That's his
Yeah.
extra loss.
Yeah,
He went Arkansas. I went A&M.
yeah. Okay, so I got A&M, and then like I said, man, guys, this next one I'll never pick Florida. I don't care who they're
That's
playing.
fine.
I'll never pick Florida.
Worked out for you this time.
Worked out
Didn't
for
last
you this
time.
time.
You're batting 500 on
I'm
it.
500. So it worked out. And Kentucky beat their tail, by the way.
Yeah. I didn't get to watch it, but I was getting text about it.
Yeah.
I watched it. Yeah, it was pretty rough.
And then Clemson, Syracuse. That was a pretty easy one.
Yep.
South Florida. That was pretty easy. Navy is bad, guys.
Yeah.
Memphis. That was
a
actually
close
pretty
game.
good. Yeah.
I figured it would be a close game. But glad that pick went through because
Yeah.
I would have been
Almost
toast
picked
if not.
Boise. I almost picked
Oh
Boise.
my God.
that would
That
have
would've
been
been
wild.
terrible.
He would have went negative. That would have been crazy.
I've never.
This-
This is my worst week I've ever had. I would. Oh god.
Yeah.
This LSU and Ole Miss game was a heck of a game.
Buddy,
was
they
fun
had
to
over
watch. So much
1,000
fun to
yards
watch.
total. Like
And it was
between
over
both.
1,300.
Was it? I knew it was a bunch, man. Oh,
Like
speaking
14
of,
touchdowns.
what's their quarterback's name? Something
Daniels.
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 Yeah.
Jaden
Buddy
Daniels.
needs to quit running the ball. I think
Oh,
I've
bro,
seen
It's
seen a
every
clip
game.
every game, every week. Dude is getting demolished.
Hammered.
That's
Yeah.
what
Like-
happens whenever you jump. You're totally
He jumped
unprotected.
again.
I mean,
Did he
whatever,
jump?
dude.
No, he didn't jump
Yeah.
against Ole Miss when he got the ball
Yeah,
knocked
on
out
the
of his hand.
sideline?
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
I'm
he
talking
was.
about one of the hits on the
I'm
sideline.
talking about the one Andy's talking about.
I thought he was
I
on
thought
the
he
side.
did
He
jump.
was on the sideline. I didn't think he jumped. I could be wrong. I thought
Oh.
he juked the guy, and then the other guy come in and
When
just.
he jukes somebody, he jumps. That's like his move, and then he gets demolished.
Yeah, it was bad. Dude is getting constantly
Yeah.
hammered.
he just
he
needs to
just
stop.
needs to throw that mug away.
Start sliding, bro.
Yeah, this one I think kind of shocked everybody, literally based off the pick'em side.
Yeah, because I had no idea about either team. I went Georgia State just
I
to
went,
go
yeah,
because
me
they were
too.
they were 4-0 at the time.
I would too.
Yes,
And
so
Georgia,
did
I think that was my exact reason.
our Georgia Southern fan listeners that found out that I picked Georgia State probably would flip out, but it is what
It'll
it
be
is.
okay. We
Notre
all know who the
Dame.
real GSU is.
Oh my gosh!
We do.
Yeah, you're right. Georgia Southern.
Yes. Where'd you think I was going?
I was
with
just
that?
making sure that we was on the same page. This man's gonna start a fight somewhere.
Go Georgia State. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. Notre Dame and
That was a
Duke,
close game.
buddy. Yeah. By the way, Sam, dude's super good sport, man. Did y'all see him
Yeah.
waiting outside the tent and all?
Yeah.
Could care two craps less about that post game interview. He just wanted to check on Duke's quarterback.
Riley
That was
Leonard.
yeah. That guy. That's legit. You don't see that a lot anymore. And then TCU lost again.
I'm not getting in TCU.
Yeah.
So over TCU.
I was counting on them to win too, and I would have went Georgia State.
Would have been the
Man,
only one.
Would have been my only one, man. I was ticked, but all right. So let's get into this week's stuff. Week 6.
Yeah.
Week 6.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't feel confident about any of these picks, to be honest with you. There's very few of them I feel confident in. So
I'm-
I don't feel confident about this one.
So
yeah,
I'm
gonna
going.
jump right into it.
Yeah, I'm going with the safe pick here, but I would not
I
be
don't
surprised.
know if there is a safe pick.
I'm saying, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
So-
going Texas. Texas should
Yeah.
win.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
what I'm
Texas.
saying.
I'm going Texas.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
Texas. But that is a huge rivalry game. Huge rivalry game.
Yes.
And Oklahoma don't look bad. And we
No,
know how
they
Texas
don't.
looks.
They're 5-0 too, man. Golly.
I'm telling you, I don't feel confident about that one. Texas should win, so I'm going with Texas. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm going with
Probably
Texas.
gonna look,
I'm going
gonna
with
look
Texas,
stupid on Saturday again.
but I'd be willing to
Yeah.
bet on Oklahoma.
I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't touch like betting money. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
There's no way. This next one, the Battle of the Tigers, LSU and Missouri. I went. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I went Missouri.
Me too. I did
got
too.
LSU.
Hey,
I
look,
almost went
Missouri is
Missouri.
tough at home. They are 5-0 at home. They are I think
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
I
a good
get
game.
so weary about LSU. They burnt me last week. Missouri doesn't look bad.
Yeah,
I feel like
no, it's
LSU
fine.
should win. I'm gonna say that I feel like LSU should win, especially coming off of a loss, that wounded animal mode. But
Yeah.
I just don't know, man. I went with my gut on that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
This next one was pretty easy for me.
Marshall
And
Marshall
NC
and
State.
NC State. I'm not confident in this because I don't know much about Marshall. I know they're not a pushover. I don't know a whole lot about NC State. I know they're not terrible, but I went NC State.
Yeah, I did too.
NC, good grief, NC State lost their first 2 games. They're 3-0 since.
Yeah.
So, and they're actually a pretty good team. I went NC State.
I got NC State also. This next one, I literally went. I mean,
Yeah, Washington State and UCLA.
Yeah.
Washington State's better than I thought.
Yep.
UCLA
It's not as
is
good.
about what I thought they were.
Yeah.
And neither one of them, I mean, UCLA is not a bad team. Washington State, I wouldn't have guessed that they would be as good as they are. So I don't really know what to do with this one. I just went Washington State. But they're playing at UCLA, so that's,
Yeah, I went Washington State also.
I went Washington State.
This next one, guys, I am
Alabama and A&M.
I am torn. Like,
I'm so torn.
So this is honestly what it came down to, because I don't trust Texas A&M. I don't trust Bama's offense. What I do trust
is what I trust something too. Go ahead.
Is Nick Saban.
What I trust is that 12th man.
Dude, it's difficult, man. I can see either one of them.
Oh, buddy,
I went with Bama strictly because of Nick Saban, for no other reason.
So you
That's the only reason I went
Seth,
with. That's the only reason I went with Bama.
So you think, Seth, that Bama drops 2 years in a row to Texas A&M?
They didn't lose to them last year.
Yeah, they did.
No. They lost to them the year before last at.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. It was like a last second play or something. Texas A&M could have scored, and they ran a play with one option to throw the ball. Yep. That's the dumbest. My game winning play. Here's one guy to block. Whatever. Anyways.
What'd you go?
Seth, what'd you go? What'd you go? Oh, you got A&M? I'm so nervous. I don't know. Once I say it, it's locked.
It should already be locked.
It is locked, but
okay, then just say it.
I went Bama.
I just strictly because of Nick Saban. That's the only reason.
But it makes me so nervous.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this out to you. I want to be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
God, dog, boy.
But I just trust Nick Saban more than I do Jimbo Fisher.
Hey man, look, Jimbo get on the field. He'll make the tackle himself.
I do.
He will try.
Like a lost puppy dog.
He will try. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm not confident in that one.
Oh,
I'm not either. That one was hard.
Yeah,
which is crazy because 2 years ago that wouldn't even have been a question.
Yeah, well, I looked at it and I looked at it and I looked at it, and I was like, I don't know what to pick, and so I just went with. I went with tried and true.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I get it.
If it wouldn't have been at Texas A&M, it would have been an easier pick for me though. For sure.
Yeah.
That was
12 man.
That was a big
real
factor. Yeah, that's no joke. So that was a big factor, but just Nick Saban, man, and the technology, like they should be practicing in their indoor facility, and it should be stupid loud. In their indoor facility.
Hasn't been good on the road for the past 2 years.
No, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know.
This next one is one of the ones I am confident in.
And this is the one we're gonna lose.
This is
I'll
probably the
never
one
pick-
we're going to
I
lose.
don't
But
think I'll ever pick Purdue.
Purdue and Iowa.
I got
Purdue, I
Iowa.
swear they
I
do
picked-
not want to win football games.
I got Purdue.
They somehow won
That's-
too, though.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I got Iowa.
Yeah,
I got
don't know
Iowa.
how.
Look, you
I
can
think-
see it right there. Iowa.
I think
Okay.
I think Purdue literally plays football just to go and visit other stadiums at this
Oh
point.
my god.
Oh my gosh. Holy
it's-
cow. That's jacked up.
And the bad thing, I actually keep up with Purdue. Like I have their notifications turned on and all that stuff.
Really?
But yes,
For
but
what?
They're just
To see
they're
how
just
bad they
bad.
are?
nah. It's long story, but
I
yeah,
gotcha.
they're bad, man.
This next one, I don't know anything about Texas
What?
State.
All right, let's pause for a second. Why is this a pick? Why is
Thank you.
Texas State Bobcats and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns a pick?
I don't know.
You got other games. Like this is everybody's like, oh, you're just Georgia fan, but Georgia, Kentucky. That would be a better pick. At least people know what they're picking.
Yeah.
And there's a
I went majority.
different.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I picked the Raging Cajuns because I like their name. I don't know nothing about neither one of these
My
teams.
god.
I went Raging Cajuns, dude.
Texas
And I
State.
remember the Raging Cajuns almost beat Georgia,
Yeah.
Kirby's first home game. That's
Yeah.
as much as I know about them.
Yeah, and that was 8 years ago, by the way.
Yeah,
All those kids are got full-time jobs now.
yeah, they're not playing in the NFL.
no.
They're insurance agents.
Yeah.
So
we got Notre Dame,
Doing crazy
Louisiana.
podcasts like us. Notre Dame and
Yeah, Notre Dame and Louisville.
Yeah, I went
Dame.
Notre Dame.
I did too.
I'm fairly confident in that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Fresno State and Wyoming. Another one
not
that I'm not
confident.
confident in.
I'm not.
I went Fresno State because I know Fresno State's not a bad football team. Wyoming's not a bad football team either.
I went Fresno.
I went Fresno because I know nothing about Wyoming. And that's
All
a
right,
fact.
and then here we go. You already know my pick: TCU and Iowa State.
I went-
Obviously, I'm going TCU. This is the
Yeah.
last time I'm picking TCU. I don't care if they're a pick 'em. Y'all can hold me to it. If they're a pick 'em the rest of the year, I'm not picking them.
we'll see. I went TCU too.
I got TCU.
So
We'll see. This is my least confident week I've ever had.
really?
Yeah, in
It
3 years
is.
of doing this, I don't think I've ever been less confident in picks than I was this week.
Well, yeah, it's
We're gonna
this
find
this
out.
week's kind of crazy. The picks are some of them just, I mean, they're like you said, there's better options to pick. And then some of them
And
are
I,
like
I do understand. So this is to kind of like get all of college football included, and it does make you pay attention to games that you wouldn't normally pay
Yeah.
attention to.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't care that Texas State and the Raging Cajuns is a pick 'em. They're not going on a TV on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that
Do they even play on Saturday?
yeah, they play on ESPNU Saturday, I think.
Well, it
James
should be a
Madison.
Thursday game.
I think James Madison comes to Southern Saturday.
Oh, do they?
I think it's a home game.
Oh yeah, Southern's supposed to be. I saw it earlier. They're going to be like nationally
ESPN2.
televised.
Yeah, ESPN2.
So
That's
it probably is James Madison's coming.
Prettiest little stadium in the country or south or something. I don't know what they say about it, but something prettiest little something. Prettiest little stadium in the something. I'll forget the last word, but yep. So, all right. Well, now we're gonna get into some overrated, underrated.
Yeah, I think.
We've got we got a list of items, people, things, a whole bunch of nouns for my English people. And we're going to rate them over or underrated. So
This is
the way
our
it'll
opinion.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the way it'll work is if somebody said, like, if everyone is crazy about this and we do not agree, like say we think it's not that great and everybody else thinks it's great, we're going to say it's overrated. And vice versa. Now we can
Yeah.
also say we agree, like it's appropriately rated,
Yeah.
which means we agree like the hype is real. So with that being said, which
So
one are we starting off with?
The first one we got, I feel like we're all going to agree on, but it's going to ruffle some feathers. Taylor Swift. Overrated or underrated?
Dude, she is everywhere right now.
She is
So
everywhere.
overrated, dude.
Overrated,
Yes,
bro.
I agree. Way, way overrated. Her music to me sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like,
Have y'all
like,
heard? So
this
the whole
is
Travis
not
Kelce
good, but
and have you heard the whole y'all all know about the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift stuff?
Oh
on
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
how,
yeah.
if you
Have
don't.
y'all
If you
seen
don't,
this
you live under
one
a
guy?
rock.
Have y'all seen the one guy that made Taylor Swift's future song about Travis
Yes,
Kelce?
dude, that was so funny.
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
I have to send it to you later. I have
Yeah.
to try to find it again. If you have not heard that, y'all need to go and look it up. Because if you listen to that song, if Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce don't get married, which is probably not, right?
Right.
Why not?
This is 100% going to be
A
the
song.
exact song she writes.
Yeah, she,
I couldn't believe. I was listening to it and I was like, nah. And so then I was like, maybe so. So I just closed my eyes and listened to it. I was like, oh, 100% could be 100% could be something Taylor Swift was singing.
this man embodied the song. Like he's like, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
think Taylor Swift is
I
way
think she's
overrated.
way overrated. Like I don't get it. I
I don't get it either.
I didn't
Don't
even know
get it
she
either.
had I didn't even know the Swifties was a thing.
I didn't know until Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
That's when I
have you-
found out that
that's when
Swifties were a thing.
So,
Did you see how much his jersey sales went up though?
No.
Dude, his jersey sales skyrocketed. He gained a dumb amount of Instagram followers.
really?
All kinds of stuff. Buddy is making if
So do
you
y'all
are a
think
famous
it-
person and you could possibly get with Taylor Swift,
Just
if you
do
could
it.
just insert yourself into her life somehow, some way, you're gonna. I mean, Buddy's
So-
twice as famous as he was before.
I'm about to call
Like,
him.
even their podcast has gotten more views.
Really? I
Yeah,
think their
it's insane.
podcast, their clips from their podcast is
Oh, that's so good.
so
Yeah.
funny. So funny.
I've never actually listened to her podcast, but I
haven't
love
either.
the clips, man.
Yeah, I love the clips. But yeah, so they are. Do you think it's
Publicity?
publicity? Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's an actual thing. I
So you
just
think it's
that
legit?
That's as legit as it can get with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, true.
You
That's
know, I
true.
mean,
But yeah, so
she is like a larger than life person. Like,
yeah,
everybody knows her, whether you like her or not. It's a different story. Everybody knows Taylor Swift.
yeah, which is insane to think about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
Like,
weird.
But
You
I
can-
will say,
you-
if somebody's going to be crazy, I will say, since we dogged Taylor Swift for like the past 3 minutes now, I will say this. If somebody's going to be as popular as her, I'm cool with it being her because she does seem like not super snobby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, which
and she's not
I
out.
don't know.
She's
nothing
not
about.
out putting out a bunch of bad publicity. You don't see her just, absolutely plastered all over the place, like
Yeah,
stupid drunk and all that stuff. So that aspect's cool,
Yeah,
but I don't understand the hype.
I have seen a bunch of stuff where people are like, "I just want to watch the dang Chiefs play. Quit showing the box with Taylor Swift in it."
Yes,
Swear.
let's do
They're
that.
trying to get their views too.
Yeah. Hey,
I mean,
man.
why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So
Holy. All right. Well, that probably took a little longer than we thought it was going to take.
Yeah.
Next.
all right, the next one, I got PBJs,
I
peanut butter jellies.
think they are underrated.
No shot.
They are
No
appropriately
shot.
rated.
No,
we're all
they're
different.
Overrated. They're overrated.
No, buddy. A good
You-
PB&J. I'm telling
No.
you.
Now,
Yes.
do you want more peanut butter or more jelly?
I want the
Or you
same
want-
amount.
I want more. If I'm gonna eat one, it's got to be more jelly.
Yeah,
Are
I
you,
need more peanut
what
butter.
y'all? What kind of jelly y'all eating?
Dude, we are so different on everything.
I don't really care what jelly it is because I
Oh,
don't want to eat it. Period.
I'm eating grape jelly only. I'm not eating strawberry.
Strawberry
I don't
jelly
care
is
which
better
one
than
it
grape
is.
jelly.
No. Strawberry jelly is trash.
No.
Trash. All right, that's taking it too far.
No, strawberry jelly is garbage, bro.
No.
Grape jelly is where
not
it's at.
garbage.
Yes.
I just don't understand why you would want a sandwich with no meat.
You eat all kind of stuff with no meat.
There's very few things I eat with no meat.
Well, sounds like a you problem, I guess.
It's not a me problem. I just don't eat peanut butter jelly. If I'm gonna go make a sandwich, I'm gonna put some ham, I'm gonna put some turkey, I'm gonna put some pepperonis and some cheese and some mayonnaise and mustard, and it's gonna take about the same amount of time as peanut butter and jelly, but my sandwich is gonna taste way better.
What are you, Baldinos over there?
Oh wow, I'm a
You
big
make-
I'm
when
a
we
big
make a
sandwich
sandwich,
person.
We make a sandwich. dude.
Yeah.
I freak with some
holy-
sandwiches now.
I'm
Y'all
sorry,
are-
man.
Yeah, some salami, yes sir.
Dude,
Y'all
I
putting
mean-
it on there.
Pickles, yes sir. I'm
Yeah,
all
we make
about
a
it.
goodness.
sandwich,
Pepper
so-
jack cheese.
Jesus. No,
I'll do a sandwich.
I do like a good peanut butter and jelly though. I'm not like I do think they're underrated, but I'm not like tripping out like I want a peanut
So
butter
would,
and jelly.
would
every
you
time.
rather a regular sandwich, like a sandwich like I described, or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I'd rather eat a sandwich with meat on it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's
like-
my like.
yeah.
I know a lot of people that like they love peanut butter. Like they'd rather
No.
that over.
No.
I'm out.
Like if there's no lunch meat or something, I'll make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and eat it.
I'll
and be-
eat one,
and be-
but I just
And
I'm
be
not
happy,
gonna be happy
with it.
about
Like
it.
I
I'll be just fine.
yeah,
my
I'll be
lips gonna
I'll be
my
fine.
lips gonna be poking out while I'm eating it.
It's stupid sandwich. All right.
Oh god.
What's next?
All right, the next one, pizza.
I
What y'all got on
I
that?
think so. We got into this for a slight little bit beforehand. I think it is. I think it's. I'm with Seth on this. I think the
No
pizza.
way.
I think
hold
pizza.
on. So worldwide or just the US, whatever, I think it's overrated. But for me personally,
No, that's not
I
a
think it's
thing.
probably appropriately
No.
rated.
Pizza
Yeah,
is the best food
I love pizza.
in the world. I could eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's all kinds of different pizzas. You can do all kinds of things to it. Pizza's the best food out there. If anything, y'all are wrong. You'll
This-
never convince me otherwise.
It's
if
pizza
anything,
burgers for me, bro.
pizza- Pizza's underrated. It doesn't get better than
it's
pizza. It
it's
doesn't get
definitely
better
not
than pizza.
underrated.
It doesn't get better.
There's
than
no
pizza.
way.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
at
sir.
least
It doesn't get better.
at a
I don't know a
minimum. It's
person-
appropriate.
I don't know a person that doesn't like pizza.
I don't neither. 'Cause
Okay,
There's so
That's
many
overrated.
different kinds.
That's why it's overrated in my opinion.
No, it's underrated because some people don't appreciate it enough.
this man is getting passionate about his pizza.
I
over here.
love some
He's like,
pizza, man.
he's like,
Don't
it's
mess up my
not
pizza."
good. It's not enough.
Yeah, people don't appreciate it enough. Pizza, you go to pizza parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my point right there. That's the end of the story. You go to pizza parties.
Exactly.
You
Overrated.
don't go to. No, those are the best parties. What other party would you rather go to than a pizza party? Things are crappy at work. What do? Bring pizza in. Everybody's happy.
That's because they're
It
making money and don't
instantly-
want to give nobody a
instantly
raise.
Changes the mood. I don't dock me for my lunchtime. I'm still in a better mood now that you gave me pizza. It instantly turned my day around.
Okay.
I do
What's
love a good pizza.
all right? What? All right. Real quick before I'm gonna ask one simple question and then we're gonna get to the next one. Okay. Does pineapple go on
No.
pizza?
Yes.
No.
I don't see
Yes.
why.
Oh my. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There's another one. All right.
How
Okay.
does it not? Why not?
Pineapple
Tell me
does
why
not go on pizza.
Why
I just
not?
don't think
It
it
just
tastes right.
doesn't. It just doesn't.
My
it-
opinion
So
doesn't.
y'all
Yeah,
just
I don't
don't
like it.
That's cool.
I
You
just
don't
don't
have to like every pizza. I like every pizza. I haven't had a pizza I don't like.
You like anchovies on pizza?
Yeah.
You're lying.
I swear I do. I haven't had a pizza I don't like yet. In fact, I challenge everybody to bring me pizzas.
This man
That I
trying to
won't
get
like.
free pizza for life. All right, what's the next
Please.
one?
Please.
What's the next
All
one
right.
before we run out of time? Holy
Pizza is underrated. I'm leaving it at that.
cow. Okay. Jeez.
Starbucks. Overrated, underrated.
I think it's overrated.
I think it's underrated.
I think it's appropriately rated. You got people that love it, people that hate it. Look at y'all.
Here's my only issue. Here's my only issue with Starbucks. I don't know what the freak I like there. I don't know how to order it. I couldn't go to Starbucks right now and order it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just so much, and people are like, I gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it. Just go get some regular coffee. Like,
Not the same. It's really not the same.
it is,
It's not.
buddy. It is.
Dude, their iced coffee, whatever it is that I drink,
I've had one drink from there.
See,
have
but I
no
do not like iced
idea.
coffee. I cannot drink cold coffee. Can't do it.
That's
It
why I
just-
well, it's
drink
not
it,
really,
man. I
at that
love it.
point, it's not really coffee. So are we talking about the coffee or just Starbucks in general?
I'm just talking about Starbucks in general. But you said iced
Okay,
coffee,
'cause-
so I said I can't
yeah,
drink coffee. Yeah,
Well, because they call it iced coffee, but it's really, by the time you add all that stuff,
It's like a
you don't
milkshake.
even hardly taste the coffee.
yeah.
So,
Mom's
yeah,
like-
if I want coffee, I don't go there.
I got you. Yeah, mom's
But
like,
if I want like a sweet drink, I'll go there.
yeah. Mom said I don't need. I don't want. I want the coffee, but I don't want it to taste like coffee. I'm like,
That makes no
What?
sense, and you don't want coffee.
yeah. You just
Yeah,
want
you don't want
something.
coffee.
You
Just
just
go
want to.
drink creamer.
Oh,
We love you, Miss Tina, but just go drink creamer.
yeah. This is not a good. I mean, that's terrible. But all right, what's the next one?
Next one, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is so overrated.
I agree. I agree.
Chick-fil-A's overrated,
Chick-fil-A
man.
is overrated. It is now. I will say though, I do like some Chick-fil-A, but it is overrated.
There's
I like-
way too many people that like that place. I love it, but sometimes I won't even go because it's too busy.
Yeah. So you're
I
saying
just
what?
keep driving. It's overrated.
It's overrated. Okay.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
all
we're gonna
agree.
we're gonna get roasted for that.
We all agree that it's overrated. I think
So
I
just to
don't
throw
think
some-
so though, man, because I think everybody agrees that I would be willing to bet a lot of people say it's overrated. It's good and people love it, but
I
it
think a lot of
is-
people are gonna say
it's-
it's appropriately rated. I think it's over.
Maybe.
Yeah.
At this point, I would rather. This is
No,
where I'm
don't.
really going to. This is where I'm really going to get
No.
roasted.
Oh, here we go.
That Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich is the best chicken sandwich out right now.
Yeah, but you cannot eat that and go do anything else.
Yes, I can.
You have to go eat that and go straight to the toilet.
Nope. That's hours later, and I regret it then. I regret it then every time. I'm like, I've got to stop doing this, and then I get done. I'm like, that second one I got in the fridge sure does sound good.
Oh my god.
Holy cow! No, the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich is good.
It
It
is
is
so
good.
You're
I
going to
agree.
pay for it later though. But I
Yeah.
would rather that chicken sandwich over Chick-fil-A's any day of the week.
I don't even get the chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Really? What do you
No,
get?
I get the chicken nuggets.
Their chicken nuggets aren't even that good to me.
I like the chicken nuggets.
They're good, but they're not like, I mean,
I like them. But
But yeah, so we probably got time for about 2 or 3 more, depending on how long they
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So what
all
we
right,
got?
so the next one I'm going with is ranch. Overrated or underrated? I think ranch is underrated.
underrated.
Under?
100%.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Yes. Some people I know people that don't even like the smell of ranch. And I think they're insane.
I eat ranch on everything.
I do
Just
too.
about.
Like
I do too.
fries, chicken,
Salad.
pizza crust, salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
if
on
I
everything.
get and
I agree.
and
Like
I-
I get it. Like I think it's I don't know. I'm either going I'm gonna go appropriately rated.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with. I think it's pretty close. It's pretty right. So
the next
People
one,
that do honey mustard instead of ranch. Just
right?
get away from me, bro.
Yeah.
so now I will say though,
Nope,
if you get
away
some
from
good
me, Andy.
homemade honey mustard,
Get
Honey
away.
mustard is good, but if you have honey mustard
Oh,
ranch next to you
yeah,
and you
yeah.
dip your chicken finger in the honey mustard instead of the ranch, there's something wrong with you.
yeah. I agree with that.
Like
I,
they have special jackets
But
just for you.
But
my God.
if you have homemade honey mustard versus
Hidden
off-brand,
Valley?
off-brand,
Hidden Valley's trash. Let's just be honest.
Hidden Valley's not good to me. We'll go homemade honey mustard and Hidden Valley. I'm going homemade honey mustard.
Hidden Valley.
I have to taste the honey mustard.
Buddy, like Sally Mae's, they got some good honey mustard.
Who was Sally Mae?
Sally Mae, it's a restaurant out there on 16 and 67.
Never heard of her.
It's a restaurant, buddy. Right there on the left coming into town.
Buddy, I don't know.
As soon as you get off 16 onto 16,
He's
well,
not
y'all
gonna
don't go that way. Never mind. Y'all don't go
I
that
didn't
way.
even know there was a restaurant right there.
Yeah, you know where the two gas stations are at on each side of the road?
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
If you go like right past that on the left, there's a restaurant right there. You know where the little
I had no
antique,
idea.
you know that antique store's right there?
Yeah.
It's right. I mean, they share parking lots.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, their
Didn't
food's
know
good.
that.
I've literally brought you food from there before. To when we were playing in that softball league in Bloomingdale.
That shrimp? Was
Yes.
it shrimp? Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was from there.
Okay, yeah, I didn't
All
know.
right.
I didn't know that was there.
Yeah. So
All right. What do I want to go here? Do y'all want to do?
just pick.
We could do spaghetti or Mexican food.
Let's
What do you
go.
want to do?
Mexican.
Let's go Mexican food.
Mexican
Because
food.
it is
Yeah.
overrated.
It is overrated. No, it's appropriately rated.
All the way over.
No, it's
I-
appropriately rated.
I think it's underrated. I love
Underrated?
Mexican, buddy.
Definitely not underrated.
I love some Mexican food, buddy.
I love Mexican food like once a month.
No, me and Callie could go eat Mexican food every week.
No.
No,
Like,
Once a year.
like for
once a year.
oh my
If you
god,
never eat Mexican again, I'll be okay.
Oh wow.
that's
I'm out on
wild.
that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
kinda
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I
So he really don't like
Yeah.
Mexican food.
Yeah,
Oh my
I can care
god.
less.
We just ate Mexican Sunday too.
I think now you understand why I'm like, "Ugh, fine.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Exactly.
'cause
Yeah,
I
so
think-
like for a while, like pre-COVID, when we had like Wednesday night service and we wasn't feeding, the church wasn't cooking and all. After church, every single Wednesday we would go to Mexican.
That's crazy.
Every
is
Wednesday.
crazy.
Literally.
yeah, I'm out on that. I'll get tired of that.
I love Mexican food. So Callie's probably two favorite foods is literally pizza and Mexican food.
I'm with her on the pizza,
Yeah, trust me, we know.
and I'm with her on the Mexican food once a month.
Yeah. Let's do one more.
One more. So
Yeah.
I guess we might as well go with spaghetti. Spaghetti is trash.
I do not like
Whoa.
spaghetti either.
Spaghetti's trash.
This guy just straight up said trash.
Spaghetti is trash. It is so bad.
So I'm guessing you're
Dude.
saying overrated.
Oh, it's so over.
I think it's
somebody-
overrated too, but I don't
I
think
think
it's
it's
trash.
I
Oh,
would
it's
go with
trash. I
yeah.
had somebody tell me the other day that, oh, you don't like spaghetti? That's like the best thing I make. No, it's not. If that's the best thing you make, you can't. You don't cook. You don't cook. You can't make spaghetti good.
I do agree.
can't.
Like spaghetti is just spaghetti. Like
Spaghetti tastes the same everywhere. I've never had somebody else's spaghetti.
The only way you can make spaghetti taste different is you use a different meat.
You drown it in Parmesan cheese. That's the
Yeah.
only way to make it
Yeah.
taste different. And so if I ever eat spaghetti, because I will eat it,
yeah.
again, lips poking out while I'm doing it, but it's drowned in Parmesan cheese. Spaghetti is so bad.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of spaghetti either. Really, like any type of, like I'm not a huge lasagna fan either.
I'm not a big.
I'm not
pasta
either.
person.
Red sauce in general, if
Yeah.
it's got a lot of
Like-
red sauce in it,
Yeah,
I'm
like
out.
tomato sauce is not. I'm not a
Not
huge
like
fan
pizza?
of.
No, that's what's crazy is my favorite pizza is actually the white sauce. Like you give me a spinach and mushroom pizza, white sauce, you don't get no better than that.
That was
Oh,
perfect.
Got him,
No.
boy.
Seth knows just as well as I do
Got him.
that the less
Oh.
amount of red sauce on the pizza,
Yeah.
the better the pizza is.
I agree,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah,
And you got to have a whole bunch of cheese on pizza too.
yeah. I
oh,
like
man.
some pizza though.
But yeah, spaghetti,
Uh,
trash, gar,
trash.
throw it away.
Garhole.
Never eat it again. I'd be okay with it.
Garhole. Yeah, it's bad. But well,
So, but real quick, We're getting together again this weekend, right?
Yes. We're gonna be together this weekend.
And we're going to try to film some more, right?
Correct. I
That's the
actually
plan.
am, when I get off the computer doing this podcast, I'm actually gonna go see if I can't find. We used to have 2 GoPros, so I'm gonna see if I can't go find at least one of them. That way I'll have the camera that we used last time plus at least one more. So
There you go.
Good. Yeah, I'm down with it.
Seth, you got one. You got a camera, right?
No.
No.
That
No.
thing is. He said it was tragic.
No
Yeah.
bueno.
Yeah. Free camera. Trash.
Trash can. Did it actually go in the
Just
trash
like
can?
spaghetti.
Yeah, I swear it's in my trash can right now.
Timu was not the camera was not good from Timu, huh?
Well, when you get it for free, you can't complain.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
It's in the
You
trash.
get what you pay for.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he paid
I paid
nothing,
zero.
so
He
he
paid
got
nothing,
nothing.
so he
0
has
cent.
nothing.
Yeah,
So
so with that, all that stuff, our YouTube video from a couple weeks ago is out now. Go check it out. Yeah, go check it
Subscribe.
out.
Like
I
the
really,
video.
I think we all enjoyed making it.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Even
fun.
the editing process, it took us 4 flipping ever.
Yes,
Forever.
but
It
we
really
had
did.
a ton of footage. We had way too much footage.
But what was it, like an hour?
It was an hour and a
or something like
half, hour and like 35 minutes, I think it was, and we consolidated it down to like
that? And there was
24
still
minutes.
stuff that we took out that we wanted to have in there.
Yeah, we just had to say
we don't
no.
wanna
We
make
just
it too
can't.
long,
Yeah,
and
because
y'all get
people
bored
start
watching
losing
it.
interest. Yeah, but so far everybody's that has watched it that I personally know has said they enjoyed it.
Yeah, the feedback's been good so far.
So
And I enjoyed the
yeah,
whole process,
I did
making
too.
it, even the editing. Even though we stayed up entirely too late.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh my
definitely
goodness.
split that up into 2 times next
Yes.
time. We stayed up to like 1:30, 2 o'clock one morning.
It was
Uh,
2. It was like
It
by
was
the
definitely
time
two.
by the time I put the dogs and everything, it was 2:15 when I got in bed.
Yeah, that's right. Because we were like, gosh, now we want to sit here and watch it. So then we
Yeah.
sat there and watched the 25-minute video at the end of editing it. But yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. We did it all of it we didn't done together. We've done all the recording together, all the editing together, just like we do the podcast, all the social media stuff. We do it all as much as we can together.
We started it together. We're gonna finish it together.
That's right.
Right.
Makes it a little easier. Makes it a little more fun too. Instead of having to focus all by yourself, sit here for 4 hours by yourself editing a video, it would be no fun.
No.
But yeah. So check us out on YouTube, TikTok. Repost the videos on TikTok. It's 2 buttons. You hit the share, hit the repost. Drop a like, a comment, subscribe to the YouTube, drop a like, comment, and
And the
share that.
podcast.
Share that and the podcast.
Yeah, we post we post all that stuff on our personal pages. So if y'all have us on, Facebook and all that stuff, and you see it, like it, comment, share it. Sharing it really helps.
Yeah.
Every time,
really
because
does.
then it's people that we don't have access to. It shares it with them, and it just helps out. So yeah, and
That's
it's all very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're actually growing at a faster rate than I thought we would.
Oh, way
yeah,
faster.
me too. Me
Yeah,
too. I
so
thought
we,
it was going to be a struggle, but
yeah,
we actually didn't do too terrible bad.
yeah. So we certainly do appreciate it, and we'll keep putting it out as long as y'all keep enjoying it.
Yeah, as long as
Let
y'all
us
keep
know what
watching.
y'all want to see, and
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
do it.
comment on videos and stuff. See what y'all, or let us know what y'all want to see, and comment. Can you comment on podcasts? I don't think you
Uh,
can.
I always on Spotify. I always have a question posted.
Okay,
Sometimes there'll be a poll, but that's
yeah.
only on Spotify.
gotcha. Answer the questions. The more stuff y'all interact with, the better it is. But yeah, check us out on YouTube, TikTok, and each one of our personal Facebook pages. But with that being said, guys, this has been the Southern Roots Podcast, episode 7. Thank y'all for joining. I'm Andy.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Shane. Remember, always keep those Southern roots.